man in Texas. They both came home with scars and trust funds, talking about how enlightened they felt. I was different. I'd been researching our family's medical history since I was 15, and I discovered something horrifying. Every single recipient had been carefully chosen not for medical need, but for financial benefit. Dad's company had business relationships with all the hospitals. The recipients were either wealthy clients or people who could advance his career. We weren't saving lives. We were trading body parts for business connections. But my parents had already scheduled my donation ceremony and invited extended family to witness my coming of age. They'd chosen my recipient, a 45-year-old judge who needed a kidney and happened to be reviewing a lawsuit against Dad's company. The night before my 18th birthday, they sat me down with the contracts. "Tomorrow you become a real member of this family," Mom said, sliding the surgical consent forms across the table. "Marcus and Claire are so proud of their scars. You will be too." Dad added, "Judge Morrison is expecting you at 6 a.m. His surgery is scheduled for noon. Don't disappoint us like you've disappointed everyone your whole life." That's when I realized they'd been planning this specific donation for years. Every family dinner where they praised my healthy kidneys, I'd been livestock, so I made a different choice. At 5 a.m., instead of going to the hospital, I went to the FBI field office with every document I'd been secretly copying for 3 years. Medical records, financial transactions, correspondence between Dad's company and the hospitals, recordings of family conversations where they discussed matching donors to business opportunities. By 8 a.m., federal agents were raiding our house. By noon, when I was supposed to be unconscious on an operating table, I was watching my parents get arrested on live television. The investigation revealed everything. Dad's company had been running an illegal network using voluntary family donations as cover. They'd coerced dozens of families into similar arrangements, always targeting young adults who stood to inherit money. My siblings were horrified when they learned their noble sacrifices were actually just business transactions. Marcus's kidney went to a drug company CEO who'd been facing federal charges. Claire's liver went to a hospital administrator who'd been covering up safety violations. My parents screamed at me from their jail cells, calling me a traitor who destroyed the family legacy. I looked at them through the glass and said, "Good thing I kept the only organ that actually matters, my conscience."